They better have a sequel to this movie. They better have one. Otherwise, this is one of the most disappointing M. Night Shyamalan movies out there. Hey, if you guys have been following Unbreakable, Split, and haven't seen this yet, you should see it. It's the third movie in this trilogy, and it's it's good, but man, that ending. If you haven't seen any of those movies, see those first, and then come back to this one. They're all tied together. So hey, if you like superhero films and you want like a different take on them, this is definitely your jam. But first, check out the first two and then this one. All right, review over for all of you that just left. For the rest of you, let's get into it. Did you guys know M. Night Shyamalan was actually able to put unseen footage of Unbreakable in this movie as flashbacks? Okay, so I'm going to start with the good. If you like Unbreakable at all, if you like Split at all, this movie is just a continuation of both. And it's a pretty tight continuation, actually. It flows through pretty nice. Bruce Willis is back as David Dunn. And what's really cool about his character is it doesn't really matter how old he is. His character still works because of the powers he has. For those of you who don't know, without ruining too much, he's basically invulnerable. He can't take on any damage at all. He doesn't even get sick or anything. He can take it all on. He does have one weakness, but I maybe we'll get into that later. Meanwhile, you got Kevin Crumb here basically playing the villain, or one of the villains rather. James McAvoy. You've seen Split, fantastic with all the different multiple personalities. As Sam Jackson put it, as good as he thought he was, seeing James McAvoy be able to change characters and argue with 4 different versions of himself on set, it's something special. And he's even more menacing as the Beast. If you don't know, all of his personalities have a certain set of skills and theme to them, but his Beast personality is truly superhuman. You get a battle of the Titans here. You get James McAvoy and Bruce Willis going at it, and it's really cool. On top of that, you have Sam Jackson basically playing a Lex Luthor type of character still. I don't want to ruin too much about his character in this film. I'll just say he plays a very interestingly complicated character here. What makes this movie even more fascinating is how they deal with these superheroes. They basically all end up being locked in this insane asylum, and basically the people inside of this asylum are telling them, hey, you guys are crazy. It's an interesting take on a superhero film. It's not like any of the Avengers movies or anything like that. You could say it's a bit more grounded. These people are basically locked up for being what they are, and it becomes a bit of almost like a mind-bending story in a way. Still with superhero action, and it's still with kind of superhero trappings of good guys and bad guys, but definitely a bit more complicated. In some ways, I think this is some of the best work M. Night Shyamalan's done. But that ending, man, I swear, him and his endings. I think this is a good movie if they do a sequel. They better do a sequel here, otherwise it's disappointing. Last thing, they do bring all the cast members from the last movie. So if you liked David Dunn's son, he's in here. If you like the Anna Taylor-Joy up in here, she's in here too. If you like any of Sam Jackson's mom in Unbreakable, she's up in here too. They definitely have all the characters from the previous ones. It is all very well connected, and it's a really cool story. But man, again, what a twist! I'll say. All right, let me know what you think, and have a good day.